What's up again, everybody? This is the Club of the Man 1993 coming at you once again. I am making another special video. This video is being filmed at like 1:30 in the morning. Well, I just wanted to film it that way I can import it into Windows Live Movie Maker overnight, since importing a video like this into there takes a while for it to import. That way it'll be done in the morning. I can just throw the two pieces together, export it, get this uploaded by tomorrow afternoon. But I made this video because I wanted to talk about what happened tonight in the main event of Raw on August 29th, 2016. It was a fatal four-way match, elimination style, for the WWE Universal Championship. As we all know, last Sunday at SummerSlam, Finn Balor had an amazing victory over Seth Rollins to win the inaugural first ever WWE Universal Championship. And first off, I gotta say, I hate the belt. I hate the way it looks, because it looks like the world title, except they just took Shinsuke Nakamura's jacket thing and put that color on there. I wanted it to have its own unique design. It's what it needed. But of course, I'll learn to live with it eventually. So during that match, though, between Balor and Rollins, Balor suffered a shoulder injury. He suffered a torn labrum, and he has relinquished the title. I'm hoping maybe he'll be back by the earliest, the Royal Rumble. Wouldn't surprise me if he's not back by then, though, because it's probably going to be about at least 6 months for him to return. So it could be maybe by WrestleMania. He might be after WrestleMania. Who knows? But so tonight's match, they had a series of matches last week, and the 4 winners were faced off in a fatal four-way, but it was announced earlier today that it was made into a fatal four-way elimination style, which really fit for how this ended. So it was Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Big Cass, and Roman Reigns. I was rooting for anybody except for Roman Reigns, because I felt that if they would have given the title back to Roman, it would have been showing that they were just treating his feud with Rusev as a consolation prize, which it didn't get written right going into SummerSlam, which I'm hoping they do one more match at least for Clash of Champions between those two. So the biggest thing I was worried about for this match was that they would give Reigns the title back, but it's like they need to slow down his push again. And also, my friend Daniel Guys and his friend Nate, I just watched their Raw reviews, said that tonight in that opening promo, they had everybody saying their piece. Roman didn't say anything at all, and with how bad he's been on the mic, and how they try to make him some comedian smile looking guy when he should be just a Samoan badass, they made him silent doing that. That's exactly what people want to see. The boos will soon become cheers once they keep doing that. So props WWE. Just hopefully we're moving Roman Reigns in the right direction here. Again, I understand why people like Roman Reigns, and I'm just rooting the fact that they get him over, because he's someone he deserves to get over. It's not his fault. He's a great wrestler. It's just you gotta get the right thing for him, and not just shove him down our throats like he did late in WrestleMania. So that's what I was worried about. I knew Big Cass probably wasn't going to win. I wouldn't have minded seeing Big Cass win, but I didn't think he was ready to be in a main event caliber yet. But he showed tonight that he could definitely hang around with the big boys, and had a good showing in the Universal title match with a couple good big boots. He was the first one to be eliminated, but it didn't surprise me. So then most of the match was Reigns, Rollins, and Kevin Owens. Again, I didn't want Roman Reigns to win. My pick to win was Rollins, but I was rooting for Kevin Owens, because I felt that it would mean a lot to see him win it. It would be something fresh, you know what I mean? I'd be okay with Seth winning the title, but it would feel like he's just being a placeholder, treading water with it. You know what I mean? So then I'm thinking how Roman Reigns didn't throw a spear. You had to at least see a Roman Reigns spear to know that, oh, this could mean Reigns might not be winning it. So then Reigns speared Rollins outside of the ring. But he was outside the ring, of course. And I'm thinking, okay, what's going to happen now? I really thought that they were going to have Rusev come out and attack Reigns and cost him. But then Triple H makes his return. It's the first time he's seen in a WWE event Raw, SmackDown, pay-per-view since he lost his title to Reigns at WrestleMania. And I'm thinking, oh, maybe this is Triple H coming back for his revenge. Maybe he wants to, maybe they're going to set up an angle between them. Maybe they'll actually have a better match eventually. Because, again, I keep saying, like Triple H versus Roman Reigns was like a dream match of mine. And the way they booked it and the way it went at WrestleMania 32, it was just terrible. So I thought that happened. But then he pedigrees Reigns. He throws Reigns back into the ring. And he grabs Rollins and is telling him to get him. And I'm thinking, oh, is he trying to just, is he setting up an angle more towards him and Reigns? Well, then, after, of course, Rollins pins him and get Reigns out, and I'm like, thank you, because you're going to keep Reigns pushed down a little lower for now, which I'm fine with, and then eventually build him back up to being in the, a title holder. Maybe as a heel. I'm kind of hoping he gets a heel run soon, but we'll see what happens there. So then, I'm sitting there, and I realize that Triple H takes his suit jacket off, and he walks into the ring, and then it just hit me. I'm like, wait a minute. Isn't like they've a heel turn? Well, Triple H is still a heel, but isn't like Triple H turning on Seth Rollins been a long coming? Because I'm really wondering that probably would have been the match, Seth Rollins versus Triple H for WrestleMania 32, and I feel like they were starting to set something up at Survivor Series when Rollins was going to face Reigns for the title. We never know what's going to happen there, so I'm wondering if that might have been when Triple H turned on Seth Rollins then, and I thought that maybe Reigns would turn heel and align with Triple H. Well, then I see Triple H picking up Kevin Owens, and I'm thinking to myself, wait a second, this actually could be it. And Rollins walking towards him, I'm like, this has got to be it. And then Triple H turns around, kicks Rollins right in the gut, and pedigrees him, sets him up for Kevin Owens to win his first, well, he already is a two-time Intercontinental Champion, but to set him up to win the first, gold. He won the Universal title tonight, and I was happy. It's perfect. And of course, what's even more interesting too is Stephanie McMahon and Mick Foley had no idea that Triple H was going to do that. He had no idea, and it wonders, what angle he could do that from there. And when Triple H was walking out, he gave Mick Foley a stare. So, is this going to have anything to do with Stephanie not picking Triple H to be the general manager of Raw? Is it going to have something to do that Triple H is trying to make NXT more powerful? Because if he's trying to bring more competition into the brand split, how there is between Raw and SmackDown right now, what if he's trying to bring NXT into the picture as well? I'm not sure where we're going to do it. I mean, it's obvious that Triple H is going to be saying that Rollins is nothing without him. Rollins took his pedigree and everything, and it's finally turning Seth Rollins babyface. A lot of people were kind of ticked off that Rollins came back as a heel. Felt he couldn't came back as babyface, which I felt that he could too, but I think his heel turn was definitely satisfying. I did start to feel that, what are they going to do with him next? As you saw on my Clash of Champions predicted match card, that I predicted it would be Rollins and Cesaro for the title, because I felt that maybe they'll rush Cesaro and Sheamus's best of 7 series, and the winner of that would face Rollins at Clash of Champions, but that's not the case now. It's probably going to be Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins at Clash of Champions. The only thing about this that I did not like, that made me scratch my head a little bit, and leave your comments in a little about this. Do you feel that Roman Reigns should have been eliminated before Triple H made his way out? I mean, I think about it, it's like, it makes sense just to throw us off, because he came out there to get his, of course, attack Triple H, to attack Roman Reigns, because Triple H never liked Roman Reigns, and he's getting his revenge when he lost the title from him. Or should have Triple H just came out and after Reigns was eliminated? It kind of just worries me that there is some Triple H costed Reigns the title also tonight. Like, is Reigns gonna go after Triple H also? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. All I'm saying, I hope though, is that they at least start this as a build up between Rollins and Triple H for WrestleMania 33 match. I'd rather see this match at WrestleMania. I mean, I'd be okay to be on your pay-per-view, but I feel like it's a WrestleMania caliber match that's been waited to see, build up a nice story from it. So, yeah, we'll just have to see what happens. But just keep that in mind, though. Should Roman Reigns have been involved in this? But the fact that Kevin Owens won, I'm happy for. I really thought that Kevin Owens was gonna be screwed after he lost his feud with Cena, after he had his big victory over John Cena in his first WWE match. And then I was kind of hoping that they would maybe build somehow that both Zayn and Owens would get to the title. Oh, it's funny because Sami Zayn won the final match against his feud with Owens, but we'll have to wait and see where Raw goes with Kevin Owens now being the champion and now Triple H making his return tonight and finally turning on Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins finally getting his babyface run that a lot of us have been hoping for. I'm happy with it. I'm really excited to see what happens now. This is where I have the difference I've been sharing in some of my past videos. The brand split so far has had me interested where things are going. I'm not excited. This had me excited. Again, the thing about Reigns, that means a little bit of me being picky, but it's just something to keep in mind. Do you think what's going to happen with Roman Reigns? Like, is he going to make a case for it? Is like him and Rollins going to become like buddies again? Like, we'll have to see what happens. But this is going to help Seth Rollins definitely in the long run. Give him a fresh new look. I mean, he was okay as a heel, but give him that babyface run everybody wants. He's giving fresh feuds and everything. I think him feuding with Owens will be a lot of fun to see. He's going to help Kevin Owens become even more of a credible character on the show. So Kevin Owens, no doubt about it, deserves this. So again, leave your comments in this section. Do you think, what do you think of tonight's main event? Do you think as well Roman Reigns should have not been attacked by Triple H and should have been just eliminated before Triple H made his appearance, or do you disagree with it? I'd like to hear. And as always, subscribe to my channel, my professional channel, and my friend Daniel Guys' channel as well. Links left in the comments, in the description below. So that's all, and I will see you guys in my next video. Take care.